On the last week, gold traded as low as 1451 and as high as 1575. Numbers are rounded and the market is closed. On the last trading session of a Friday, gold spot printed a closing price above 1498. The number is rounded and the market is closed. The best thing about this is just closed a little bit above the 200 days EMA. In terms of the daily simple moving averages, gold is trading below its old daily simple moving averages and the momentum is seen weak. For the RSI readings, it's moderate on all the charts. In fact, it's bearish on the daily chart. It's 35, 46, moderate on the weekly chart, and 59, moderate on the monthly chart, which is good. By the way, it's somehow gold is a way to find the bottom. Supports are 1451, then 1446, and then 1400, and the resistance are seen at the following levels, starting from 1512 to 15. If it's taken, then 1544, then the high of the last week 1575. That's all. We'll go on now to the calendar. On the economic calendar for the coming week, and from the United States, we are waiting the following economic address to be released. You got the core durable goods orders on Wednesday, and we got the GDP and the initial jobs claims on Thursday. And on Friday, we'll be waiting for the PCE price index and other important economic headers. That's all for the economic calendar. We'll move on now to the trading strategy. Hi again. We are going to start our video by asking a question. I think most of you are asking the same question: why gold price is not rising? Why gold price is not responding either to the coronavirus fears or to the stimulus done by governments and central banks around the world? There are so many answers for this question. Some would say cash is king. People are seeking cash, traders are seeking cash, investors are seeking cash, and no one wants to take any sort of position at the moment. You can say also there is deflation. This is also because of the lockdowns. There are no spending. Some would say that the VIX, the volatility index, spiked already, which is the top of the gold, about 1503, okay, and that the maximum fear level that came into the market since 2008, so don't expect more to the upside. And in my humble opinion, I have another reason for what happened. The reason is very simple, that the market makers have just realized how important is gold, and if they have let go gold about 1700, they would have never been able to stop it from, or to bring it back down from that level. So what I'm trying to say here, okay, that they have seen, the market have realized the potential for gold and have realized how much things are going to get messy. I'd imagine that the people in 10 years from now, and if they are confronted with similar challenges, they have some sort of financial crisis, they will be like, everything, let it be anything, just not like 2020. I believe 2020 is going to be a very messy year. See, it started with a war, with bushfires in Australia, volcanoes, and earthquakes, and we have this virus. We have so many things to come. Look at this also. President Trump, all of his achievements overnight, they are gone. He was always talking about the rallies in the stock market. There are no more rallies in the stock market. Actually, stock market is in a bear market, confirmed bear market. You have also the unemployment rate, which is expected to hit 20 from 3.5 at the moment, and we have also the trade deal, which is there, but it's not effective during to the shutdowns. So I don't think President Trump is going to be re-elected again unless he takes Americans into a war, and this is what you have to be looking for sooner than you think. You got Mike Pompeo 2 weeks ago naming the COVID-19 as the Wuhan virus. And we got President Trump also naming it as the Chinese virus. The public opinion for the common Americans that the virus outbreak happened in China, then China finally got relieved from the virus, and America is now sick. And this virus caused a recession and is going to force so many people out of their jobs. I mean, millions of people are going to lose their jobs. And tell me, for God's sake, how Donald Trump is going to be re-elected again without doing something stupid like taking America into a war. If it happened that you bought gold, physical gold or physical silver, following my advice or the advice of anyone out there who were screaming out loud that you should keep some physical gold and physical silver in your guard, here is the time that you will need to consider not selling them. Silver and gold are selling on, the physical ones are selling on a premium. Silver is selling about 21 with a premium, and gold is selling about 1600 plus with a premium. So if the situation gets worse, you will need them for survival. And if the situation gets solved, I would imagine that gold will triple and silver will easily triple in the value with this amount of stimulus that have been pumped into the system so far. For trading purposes, so far in the last 2 weeks, we have seen that 1450 support line is holding, and there is no reason to question the level 1450. I do expect that it will still hold, and at the moment I have no reason to question this support level. There should be, even beneath 1450 to 1400, there should be so much support at that area, and so many people will be interested to come in and buy. And you know how much gold struggled to reach above 1450. So to come below 1450, you will have to go through the same struggle. So next week we do expect that there will be some correction in the US dollar. Now US dollar in terms of the dollar index, it's like 103 plus. We do expect it to go back to 100 before moving up again. So this could give the gold stocks, the crude oil, chance to rally. Gold could rally to 1600, 1590, 1600 plus. Silver could rally to 14 plus. But you have to understand that they did not bottom yet. The bottom, in terms of cycle speaking, needs at least a month or two. There's a scenario that it's very positive. If the US government kept enacting the or coming in contact with the inflationary tools of their monetary policy, and they could spike somehow, the inflation, gold could rally higher, okay, but this is like, you cannot bank on this. Now let's be like a little bit realistic. The bottoms are not there. There could be a rally, could reach 1600 gold, 1400, 14 plus for the silver. The bottom is not there. There could be some sell-off after the rally takes place. Both cases as a gift for you. Next Thursday, there will be the data for the unemployment or for the jobless claims. It's going to be terrible. Buy gold before the release of this data. Gold could spike $30 to $40 just on the release of the data, because it's expected to be like 600 or 700,000 in the numbers of the people who seek jobs in the United States. That's all for this week. Thank you guys for watching this video. Be safe, and we'll see you next week in another video.